Summer Veneration 2024.
Hideo Kojima Festival.
Yes. The winter one is two Hideo, two Kojima. Yes.
Let me start my backup recording.
All right.
There we go. I've started my backup recording just in case things go wrong with Addy's, which hopefully it doesn't. Knock on all of the woods.
Yep, I have wood here. But yeah, so obviously we're mostly here for Street Fighter. So we can all agree that they're announcing season 2 and it's gonna be like Rugal, Scorpion,
Skinny Bob,
and Sakazaki.
And Gay Ryu.
Yes.
No, you know it'd be better?
Who?
If they announce the 4th DLC character is heterosexual Ryu.
No, I mean, that could also be good. But also, imagine if they just announce straight Eagle.
Yeah. Oh no, they've done it to him. I was about to say heterosexual Zangief, but that's just Alex.
Yeah.
Which, of course, I want Alex. Who doesn't, but...
They announce Akuma again.
Alright, so here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I want to save too much talk about it for the next FGA, but I did give Homelander a shot. Homelander, it is funny, he came out only 2 weeks after Akuma, because he also has a Shurasenku into Command Grab.
Nice.
I don't know, and he's also, I don't know, we'll talk about him fucking next FGA if I remember to bring him up at all.
Yeah. I also just like the idea of them doing this whole big reveal, and then the 4th DLC character for Season 2 is Akuma again. Like, there's no difference. He's the same design.
It's not even Oni.
No, it's just Street Fighter 6 Akuma, but he takes up 2 slots now, so that we can change the default player 1 and player 2 standings from Jamie and Luke to Akuma, and they don't overlap.
Supposedly there's also going to be a Fatal Fury, or it's going to be an SNK announcement, I know that, but I think it's supposed to be, it's thought currently to be a Fatal Fury announcement. Some people want for there to be a Season 2 or Season 3 of KOF 15, but I don't know if SNK wants to undercut their own game, if they don't want to undercut Fatal Fury with KOF.
CVS 3. But yeah, we have confirmed. Yeah.
Somehow I don't see that flying, but what did you say we have confirmed?
One sec. SVC Chaos 2. But yeah, so Jeff confirmed no Kingdom Hearts 4, so I don't have to. I don't have that to look forward to. I can hope, because I forget what it was, but I saw Capcom Wake posting, and it was vague enough where it could be pretty much anything. But since it can be pretty much anything, that doesn't rule out Sengoku Basara.
Red Earth 2.
Yeah. Red Earth 3. We're skipping 2.
Power Stone 4.
Plasma Sword 5.
Journey to the West 2.
This is some quite interesting music that they have going on right now.
Yeah. I will say, at the very least, every now and then Jeff does shock me. I was not expecting Metal Gear Triangle from the Game Awards last year, so there's always potential for that. There's some stuff we know we won't see. Anything that was at PlayStation Now recently probably won't be on here, so probably no Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, which that one, I don't know what your thoughts were on the trailer. I watched it and I don't know how I feel about the rewrites, otherwise the game looks okay. Like, the UI and the rewrites, or, you know, some of those minor things where I look at those and I go, okay, like, you know, that's by 1,000 cuts, probably, but otherwise the game looks okay, in my opinion.
So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really paying attention to Silent Hill 2 Remake news at all. I haven't watched the PlayStation Now trailer.
That's fair.
If the game comes out and it gets really good reviews, then I'm going to, and specifically if I hear it's hyper faithful to the original, then yeah, I'll shell out and buy it. But
yeah,
if the remake comes out and it's either gets bad reviews, just kind of middling, then I'm just gonna ignore it.
Fair. I saw the UI and it just felt unfitting to me because it's very modern, and that you know it's
in fairness. You know I adore Silent Hill 2. It's my fucking favorite game of all time. Silent Hill 2 does not have the amazing UI. You go to that menu and it's just kind of things floating on an endless black background.
Oh, that's the thing though. They don't even show that. I mean, just like the pickup texts. They were changing.
Yeah, that makes sense. They can't really do the old school thing of James looking at pickups because now that'd be kind of strange when you're playing in third person.
That's true, I suppose. But yeah, like those kind of, and there was a very small rewrite. It wasn't anything like substantial, but it was just it was big enough for me to go, wait a second, that's not how that happened. Like you know, like in the Groundhog Day plot stuff that they do when the guy notices that he's in a time loop like that. But instead of like, but you know, the guy notices that being in a time loop because everything is slightly off every loop. And that's kind of what it felt like watching that, where I was like, you know, most of this is the same, but there's enough here to give me pause.
Yeah.
Please welcome to the stage.
All right. We're gonna start with trailers, or we're gonna start with Jeff bringing out fucking, I don't know, the K-pop band.
He's coming out here to sell us Doritos, more of them.
Yeah, I didn't buy enough last time. And this is the point where if soon we're here, he'd start going nuts.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2020.
I wonder how much of this will get claimed.
We have some bits that our members will never escape. Soon we'll never escape the hates Jeff Keighley bit. Then again, he doesn't really resist it that much because I think he does just hate Jeff Keighley that much. Yes, I'm ready to see some video games, Jeff. Please show me video games and not weird, dumb celebrity bullshit.
No, here's Hideo Kojima and fucking Giancarlo Esposito having sex.
Well, that's at least close to games with Hideo Kojima. The issue is when he marches out a fucking thoroughly drunk Michelle Rodriguez and Vin Diesel, or an Al Pacino who doesn't know where he is.
Well, that wasn't Al Pacino, that's his brother, Don Pacino.
There you go.
But there's also something else happening. Our industry,
and it's never that they march out any celebrities that actually do play video games.
Smaller teams and new creators.
I mean, I know Henry Cavill's probably pretty fucking expensive, but I mean, how expensive was Al Pacino?
Yeah.
Of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year, 2 of them are considered, you know, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams.
And we ran each of them 250K.
I look at this list.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired.
I will say, in fairness, he is correct that, holy shit, look at how many of those actually come from a big publisher. It's just Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dogma and I guess Helldivers, technically, because Sony published it.
Helldivers is an independent studio, right? It's just a big independent studio.
But no, that's the thing. It was developed by independent studio. It was published by Sony.
Oh, right, because Sony keeps sticking them around on stuff.
Yes.
The show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Titles, including a few games made by
I must be a little bit behind. What happened?
Oh, he's just saying we'll have big names on show like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, classic video game giants that they are.
In fairness, there have been many great Star Wars and Batman video games. Harry Potter, maybe one good one.
There was Deathly Hallows on the PS1. Yes, whatever. Fuck it.
Did they go back in time, or did they just make a PS1 game fucking 7 or 8 years too late?
Yes.
All right, it all begins right now. Here.
I know that Rocksteady, there was an announcement put up more or less saying, hey, we fucked up with Suicide Squad. We don't know why we put Rocksteady on making a fucking third-person shooter goddamn live service game. We promise that the next Rocksteady project will be something that's something people actually want.
Is this Lego Kendrick Lamar?
Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Straight. And what game is this anyway?
Oh, it's Lego Horizon.
Oh,
it's worse.
right. Yeah, I heard about this. What is with the weird thing of Lego? I mean, having more interesting Lego games than the old Traveler's Tales just collect shit stuff. You know, that's cool and all, but it's weird seeing suddenly Fortnite but Lego and Horizon but Lego, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the weirdest one to me is genuinely still Lego Kendrick Lamar, because that's a thing. They're making they're making like a biopic of Pharrell Williams in Lego for some reason.
Oh, right, Pharrell Williams. Yeah, I saw that.
And yeah, like the way I learned about that is they just posted a picture of like, here's what Lego Kendrick Lamar looks like, and I went, okay. Why?
Kendrick Lamar matters to Pharrell Williams? What? Isn't Pharrell Williams like fucking 20 years older than Kendrick Lamar?
I think so.
Because like Pharrell Williams is shockingly old. He just doesn't look it.
But yeah, this game looks.
You know, there's a.
Yeah.
This looks like a Lego game. Sadly.
That's the thing. It doesn't look like a Lego game. It looks like Minecraft Dungeons.
Perhaps. I am noticing that it's not doing the usual Traveler's Tales thing of having the characters' limbs, the minifigs' limbs, bend. Like, they're actually animating them to run like, I guess in the Lego movie they ran. With not opposable elbows and knees.
Yeah.
Which I like it. There's a lot of charm to that. I always thought it was a little bit unnerving how the minifigs in the Traveler's Tales games would move in ways that minifigs shouldn't be able to.
See, it didn't bother me in the proper Lego games and in Bionicle Heroes. It really pissed me off because
it was real bad Bionicle Heroes. I remember that when I was a kid, yeah.
Because they give the characters like actual hands and shit, and I was like, why can't I have that? I want that.
Yeah, they didn't want to fucking animate the old school Bionicle hands, which were just like a little, I don't know, like a brick with a little bit of a thumb stub sticking out of it.
Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod.
Is this game also going to like just fucking crash every time you finish a match and then make it corrupt your save?
Is the first look.
Hang on, I must be a little bit, I'm about 10 seconds behind. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay.
So this is from the developers of Chivalry 2, which is what I'm referencing because it was free on PlayStation Plus. I don't know if it was proper.
Right, you told me about this. The game was just super buggy for you, yeah.
Not even super buggy. It ran fine, and then whenever I finished the match, it would before giving me the results screen, I would crash, and then my save file would be corrupt when I loaded it back up. I did this twice, and I went, okay, I guess fuck this game.
Okay, can I say I'm getting real sick of this whole subgenre of skinny running zombies?
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's so wrong with a classic zombie, right? It's slow and grotesque.
Harder to model.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing some gore there, but
that's true.
I don't know. The peak of making zombies. I don't know, the peak of individual zombies being cool and interesting design-wise is Resident Evil 2 Remake zombies. Like, with their skin and their limbs sloughing off as you hurt them and shit, you know?
Yeah. But
make them really feel like the undead and not this fascination we have with plague zombies I'm quickly getting sick of.
But it's a zombie fiction thing.
No More Room in Hell 2!
Yeah.
Coming this Halloween. Looks
really? How many people are left that remember the first No More Room in Hell?
Known for over a decade. She's been a huge
they really missed the mark on not calling it even less room in hell.
A few years ago, and of course,
yeah.
2007 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
All right, for a second I genuinely thought that he was gonna announce Curious George.
Yeah.
And then a monkey just walks up.
Hi everyone.
And fucking mauls him to death.
Here at Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Today to share so
just
even more. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly
directed by Jordan Peele
franchise.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Watch out for that cloud.
Young witches and wizards, we all dream of
Oh, is this the yes? This is the Harry Potter. It looks like it was made in
Oh
dreams.
yeah, that's some fucking Quidditch there.
have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star.
Holy shit! It looks like they actually got the actors' licenses. That Harry actually looks like Daniel Radcliffe, and in cartoon form still.
Can I do what it takes to invent toilets in the wizarding world?
To chase your dreams.
The issue is not inventing toilets. The issue is getting the wizards to stop shitting themselves.
True.
No challenge is too
How long has it been since we got a Quidditch game?
The last one was, if memory serves, PS1, or maybe Kinect.
I thought, I thought it was either, it was. I thought there was one on the PS2 that did real well. That was supposed to be quite good.
I don't remember there being a Quidditch game on PS2. I remember there being one on PS1, and I remember there potentially being one on the 3 or the Kinect.
To be honest, I'm kind of shocked that a Quidditch game did not come out faster to try and cash in on like.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch.
Oh, help me! What's the car soccer game?
Rocket League.
And PC.
Rocket League. Yeah, that's silly for me to forget that name. I have a fucking cousin that used to commentate pro Rocket League.
I thought you were gonna say you have a cousin named Rocket League.
Oh, I barely recovered there, but you nearly made me shoot Arnold Palmer through my nose.
Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends.
In this new Quidditch game, can you invent a new spell? Feels delete us.
This looks like a game that would have been incredibly popular on YouTube in 2013.
Oh, this looks like a game that will be very popular once it comes out. But that depends. It would have been very popular on YouTube in 2013 with like the 17 to 23 age bracket or so. It will be very popular with the fucking embryo to 7-year-old age.
I do find it amusing the idea of beating a guard to death with a spoon. Are you playing as like fucking Sour Patch Kids?
Jalians.
All right, sure.
You need to charge your J.O. crystal to escape.
I am deeply amused by any game where you unscrew a screw by simply smacking it with a screwdriver aggressively.
I was kind of hoping that they would get a pop-up to get to yell at the guy to go to the chopper. But yeah,
there is definitely some fucking TikTok-isms going on here.
Yep. I hope the last. Who
is this for?
I don't know. I was hoping that they would get one more line of dialogue, which would have just been Skibidi Riz.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, it's all made by one person.
I guess weed jokes are for kids now, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, next one.
They always were. What do you mean?
Is Star Wars
yeah, that's true.
On August 30th.
Ah, is this the bad game?
Games, the first open world Star Wars game.
I thought this game got canceled.
No. That's neither of them. That's the Kodo remake. This is the Ubisoft game, and the one I'm thinking of is the David Kage one.
Oh yeah, the David Kage one thankfully seems to be in vaporware territory because it can't. Like, I think David Cage got the license, and then suddenly the Super Best Friends, the reputation hit. Yeah. This is the Star Wars GTA.
Yeah, the thing with David Kage, from what I understand, is that he got the license for Star Wars, and then everyone fucking quit, and now he's crying and trying to hire people, but no one will come.
No one liked my game.
Oh no, I make the bad company.
I make the bad work environment. This game could be hot garbage, but I will say that I find the idea of a Star Wars GTA infinitely more interesting than regular GTA.
It depends on the execution. If it's genuinely just GTA, then no.
There. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing.
Yeah. Well, I saw a stealth kill. GTA 5 has stealth kills, but who the hell uses them?
It's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to...
Man, you remember San Andreas, the stealth kill with the knife?
Yeah.
Where CJ just digs it into the side of a guy's neck and then pulls his throat out, and it's just unnecessarily fucking brutal and violent for CJ, who was otherwise a seemingly cool dude.
All of his rage in that one move.
Yeah. Every time the Big Smoke stole his food comes out all at once. Here we have the mandated at least one artsy indie game, though I feel this will not be the last of the show.
Definitely not. There will be at least
I will say
there will be at least 5 other games that look exactly like this in the next hour.
Yep, and one will be critically praised, and remember, the others will just kind of happen. They'll get critical praise, but they won't be remembered.
Yeah.
That's a big pig!
Like games like this remind me of Dear God. I played, I want to say an hour or 2 of it, and I just went, wow, who is this game for? And then I turned it off.
Oh shit, it's actually gonna beat him up. I will say, props to Jeff. So far, we're 15 minutes in with very minimal time wasting, so he's doing better than usual so far.
Not only that, but we have to see Destiny.
That's true, though I can't. That won't stick. You know the Destiny is in here somewhere.
Fucking Deerwolf. Cool. I just had to invoke Dear God, didn't I?
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially in the
Never ever.
Tons of fun to play, and there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
I swear, Devolver only makes 2 kinds of games: batshit insanity and that.
Ah, Dune.
Study the past.
Okay, is this the Dune strategy game or the Dune Conan Exiles?
This is the Dune erotic roleplay game. They're making them. Remember, sat around fucking Paul, fucking Landspeeder. I forget his name.
I would have preferred if you stopped there. Just it's built around fucking Paul.
I mean, it really is though.
So this is not Dune, by the way.
Nice.
This is very not Dune. I was questioning as soon as I saw a fucking camel. I was like, there are no camels in Dune. This is Civ 7.
But why are they using Send then? Didn't they know that Dune invented Send?
That's true. However, we're allowed to take it. We all remember how Christopher Columbus was made out of sand. Hey, John Henry. I assume we're not going to see any gameplay stuff here. It's just going to be, hey, Civilization 7, it's happening.
Gameplay showcase this August.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest.
There you go. Wishlist now, assholes. And
Sid Meier's reanimation is here to tell us about Civ 7.
Good lord, he's turning into Palpatine.
Yes, he is. He really needs a new hire that he can suck the life out of.
Our incredible fans around the world for your overwhelming support of this franchise.
The funny thing is, I hear it has nothing to do with the last couple civs, so they just march him out like, hey, sell this shit.
Hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of
I have definitely touched a computer since 1970.
In the meantime,
he looks like he's tweaking.
This is actually a Sid Meier animatronic. Oh, it's Wukong.
Is it still racist?
Yes. You know who it's?
I have never seen a game go so suddenly from everybody is curious to nobody is curious.
See, the thing here is that I saw gameplay and everyone was like, "Oh, look, pretty graphics," and I went, "Something is wrong here." And I saw it's funded by the Chinese government, and I went, "Something." Something will happen. And something happened.
Yep.
Alright, Journey to the West 3. Wukong Strikes Back. Come from Destiny. Oh no.
Oh no. Don't say that word.
You can also get a fucking CBT bracelet, like Wukong has on his head.
I don't know why I was ready for the collector's edition to just come with a Ku Klux Klan robe.
It comes with a map detailing all of the Uyghur like living locations in China.
Yeah. VR still unreasonable for the majority of people, either for financial purposes or fucking having enough space in your house purposes.
Also, the quest is...
A game's so cool, you'll only slightly regret clotheslining grandma.
Reaching heaven and return.
I mean, the quest 3 is also just like bad. Because it's wireless, which is apparently makes it worse.
But mankind
Of course. I mean, like, they have to make it wireless, because, like, when you watch people play VR, they're tripping all over the goddamn wires. At the same time, wireless motion controls suck ass. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, there's ass.
Code Veronica 4.
Like mayflies, we die to live again.
I hope it's a rabbit game. Okay, that's not a rabbit, but it really looks like one.
It's like a Moogle. It's got a gun!
World 3.
It kind of does. I can't tell what this is.
One's humming.
I'm seeing like some Final Fantasy designs, but then I'm seeing like some fucking Bloodborne designs.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about something because I'm assuming this is copyrighted audio.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Luckily, I think that my audio is pretty quiet, or well, I can't hear it too well. Either which way, yeah. I mean, that was definitely interesting seeing a fucking jetliner dragon. Nonetheless, here's a goddamn ad for a service that's like, hey, want to play Batman Arkham Knight even though it's nearly 10 years old?
The service is like, hey, wanna play Batman Arkham Knight with like half a minute of input delay?
Yeah.
It's the Warhammer Gears game. I can't call it anything else.
Yeah, you know, have you actually played Space Marines?
No.
So the guns are actually surprisingly not that super good. It's a lot of melee. Right, the first one, at least.
Back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing.
Now I don't remember the combos being too intricate, but it was a kind of strange attempt at making a character action game that also you could just switch to being a third-person shooter on the fly. But you can't jump, and it's not and the movement's slower than God of War Norse, right? Because God of War Norse is like, oh, here's also a character action game where you can't jump, but it kind of doesn't matter because you can dodge all over the place like a madman.
Oh shit! It's Persona 2.
Metaphor Refantasio.
Yep. This is just the original Persona, like 3 of the remaining Persona guys going, alright, fuck it, we're making new Persona.
My name is Hakino, and I am the director.
I can't see them announcing Persona 6 at an American show.
Oh no, I don't mean that. I don't mean as in like they're making a new Persona game. I mean fucking Metaphor Refantasio is them making a new Persona.
Oh, I see, a new Shin Megami Tensei spinoff.
This game is an
yes, but it's not tied to Shin Megami Tensei.
Members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow
although
you to
from what?
Okay, so this is definitely an SMT then. Well, okay, this is definitely SMT style, but I'm not seeing any SMT
yes,
demons. So you may actually be right that this isn't.
It's SMT style, but it's basically like what if we remove what if we remove the SMT from Persona?
That would make huh.
And like
So I take it this has already been announced for some time.
Yes.
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the
So-
will to face your fears and anxieties.
The way that they're talking about this shit, it sounds like not Devil Summoner, the other one, Devil Survivor maybe, the one on the PS2.
Available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve.
Yeah.
Some of them can evolve into stronger.
Because you also turn into monsters in that.
I take it it's supposed to have psychological significance.
In the Shin Megami Tensei game, I don't know. It has story relevance.
Oh, I was talking here about this
Oh,
game.
here probably yes. I mean,
Boy, Iraqi once wrote, your stand indicates something about your psychology, and shit, loads of Japanese writers everywhere were like, God damn, that's hype.
Yeah. Did you see that someone that they uploaded a video of or whether they uploaded a picture of Araki and no one took the picture? There's a mirror behind Araki and no one is holding the camera. There is no camera.
We oppress. We fight.
He's not a vampire. He's just one of those. He's like he's the dude who gets the vampire blood and gets addicted.
Yeah. Also, this is definitely not Makoto Yuki.
I was about to say this looks like the P3 protagonist.
But yeah, also this game does not have a romance routes. It still has the social same aspect, but you make friendships instead of fucking everyone.
Well, in fairness, you only fuck some of the people that you have relationships with in Persona.
True.
Man, this game is just kind of straight up Persona. Holy shit.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's just it's a new Persona.
Even down to the even down to the just like the visual stylings of the damage numbers.
Yeah. Like the major thing that sets this apart is that this is not set in a modern day. It's set in medieval fantasy. That's about it.
Yeah, but why do they look like they're wearing modern fashion clothing?
Shut up.
Okay.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow
Rocksteady.
is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive.
Oh, never
VR
mind.
game coming later
Probably
this
Rocksteady still,
year.
but we are.
Face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer.
As Batman, you face a new threat, getting cancelled on Twitter.
So they're releasing a fucking VR game where you play as Batman, even though, like, by now, when they go back, well, for one thing, it can't be Kevin Conroy, so I guess they'll just reuse Roger Craig Smith again.
Probably.
But on top of that, it's gonna be an Arkham game set after fucking Suicide Squad reveals, oh yeah, Batman just dies, getting brainwashed, I don't know.
Fear is their weapon.
I'm trying to listen in to see if it's Roger.
That sounds like Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
This may have been one of Kevin Conroy's one of his last performances.
How far will I go?
Yeah, probably.
So this game will almost certainly be entirely marketed on this is one of Kevin Conroy's last performances.
We unearthed Kevin Conroy's body so that he could record these lines for us.
Man, I can't believe that the fucking Arkham, they know that Arkham is a huge bankable property, but rather than trying to expand it into like, okay, what's Superman up to in the Arkham universe? What's Flash up to in the Arkham universe? And instead we're just like, I don't know, Suicide Squad kills everybody, then we'll go back for a VR game?
Back to the Arkhamverse. Now it is
You
time
know, I
to
like the idea
update
of
fans
what
on
is Superman up to in the
legendary
Arkham and
fighting
just
game
got
franchise.
to just
And
Superman
that
fucking
includes
just
me.
killing Shazam.
Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iterations.
Yeah,
and
at this
have
point, I
played
wouldn't be
each one
shocked.
ever since. So let's check it out.
DC and Warner Brothers management, as always, intent on shooting themselves in the foot, and whatever good happens is usually
Street Fighter.
either an accident or what? Oh, Street Fighter!
Terry.
Terry?
Terry.
Terry! What?
What do you
Oh, fuck
mean?
me! What?
My.
What? This has to be a mobile game. This has to be a mobile game. This can't be that they're adding Terry and Mai to Street Fighter 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. SNK is just canon to Street Fighter universe now.
Fucking hell, yeah. Rugal.
Holy shit. Who's the fourth character?
Bison.
Bison, yep. Okay. What do they look like? Fucking Terry and Mai. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not Bison. Who is that?
That's Balrog.
No. No. There's no way. No. Rob
that
would
is
not have
Bison.
long white hair.
The fuck?
That's Bison. Oh my god. Give me all of it now.
Yeah.
Give me all of it now. What the fuck?
This means that Rugal might come at some point.
No, Rugal will not come in Street Fighter 6, maybe 7, but
yeah.
But the fact that KOF is just now openly in, or at least Fatal Fury is now openly on the board. Holy shit, Terry in Street Fighter 6, Mai in Street Fighter 6, Elena, Bison, oh my god, that's an entire season just for me.
Yeah.
My god. Okay. Well, I guess KOF's not too hard to fit into Street Fighter universe. It's just that Terry and Mai this whole time have been having their old adventures over in goddamn Southtown.
Yeah, Southtown. I was also thinking of what it was called.
Holy Jesus.
But yeah, like,
I'm sad that Pink missed out on that because they actually announced 2 characters for Street Fighter 6 he knows and cares about.
Yeah. See, like, it's one of those things where, like, this leaves me wanting because, like, I like Terry and I like Mai. I like Terry a lot more than I like Mai, but still, I'm fine with Mai. But at the same time, what is Street Fighter 6 King Cup 1? Like, you know.
Oh, no.
Wait, Street Fighter 6. Will Terry have both Charge A, Crack Shoot, and all that shit?
Well, you know he will. Him and Mai are both going to get everything they've ever had. Sparking Zero, let's see. Anything new? I'm not sure we've seen Super Broly yet. Oh, that was Goku Black without Super Saiyan. Interesting. 17. Fucking Terry Bogard in Street Fighter 6. Holy shit. Yeah. The Terry Bogard everywhere system is real.
Yeah. Like, I saw the blonde hair and the shirt and I went, Cody? But
I saw the blonde hair and the shirt and I was like, oh, Ken's gonna walk in, I guess.
Violent Ken.
So far, no new characters other than, like, I don't know, they're just casually dropping Goku Black without Super Saiyan. Gold Frieza. Bardock. Yeah, no surprises so far. Shirtless Jiren.
Pre-order bonus. Yes.
Oh, pre-order bonus is just 6-character early unlock and a hidden playable character they didn't say.
Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms.
Oh, it's Delta Force, whatever. Let's talk about Street Fighter. So,
yeah, so yeah, they're both gonna. I mean, with Terry, that's one thing that he's gonna get everything. But my shit, I can't remember half the shit she's gotten down the years.
Yeah. I mean, she
with Terry, what's gonna be his level 1 and level 2?
Level 1 will probably be Power Geyser, and level 2 will be Buster Wolf.
Yeah, level 3 will probably be then his old the kind of like, what was it? He does like either Charge or a mini Buster Wolf into then a Rising Taku, right?
Yeah, that's what it will be, the combination, because he like they might just make him a new super, because he used to have both that and also a different version where he'd do Power Geyser into Buster Wolf. So he might just do Power Geyser
he's got a few options
into Rising Taku.
Yeah. What will Terry's costumes be? Because KOF has never offered as many costumes as Street Fighter has.
Well, the Costume 1 and Costume 2 are gonna be classic Fatal Fury and then Hungry Wolf, I'd assume.
Yeah, that much is for certain, but beyond that... Oh, you know what? There will probably also be KOF 14 long jacket, Terry, but still red jacket.
And then they're just entering up Falcon.
Maybe. Has Mai ever had a design other than the goofy, mostly naked ninja outfit? The what?
Cow outfit.
Oh, no, she's not going to get that. Though, I wouldn't be shocked if Mai has outfits like... Oh boy, that's uncomfortable. I wouldn't be shocked if Mai gets outfits like... I wouldn't be shocked if Mai gets, like, you know, Athena cosplay outfit or a King cosplay outfit or something. Okay. Okay, we've had Mai as a 3D model in a few games, but never in Street Fighter 6's detail or fidelity. How are... There has never been... Okay, Street Fighter 6 has some horny characters.
My sits will breast boobily, yes.
Exactly. That's the point. It's like, there are some horny characters in Street Fighter 6, but not on the Mai Shiranui level. Also, it speaks to the sheer shock of the other two characters they added that I'm not discussing Elena and Bison, who were like in the top 5. Well, Elena was very much in the top 4 for characters I wanted. Bison, I thought they would hold off on Bison until season 4 or 5.
Oh, SNK.
Oh, shut up, more Terry.
Here's Sakurai beating that guy up so hard he makes Super Smash Bros.
Wait, it was the guy's girlfriend. Oh, it's gonna be a collection of SNK arcade classics.
Ah.
This is considerably less exciting now we've gotten to Fight Cade, huh? Oh, well, no, we're gonna see something here for Garo 2.
Vox Reaper.
B Janet, oh, right. Vox Reaper?
Oh, wait, is Theo back?
Who is Vox Reaper gonna be connected to? Because he's always... I would assume that they connected him to an older character.
Viper King.
But yeah, B Janet. Hey.
Honestly, I thought she was already announced.
I thought she was too.
Oh no,
it just seems kind of logical. They already had... anyways, I thought she would have been in just because like they had the pre-made model, but that did not look like her KOF model. That was much more detailed.
See, the problem here with the SNK thing is that means that we might get crossovers with other stuff, namely Arika. Yeah,
I mean, Street Fighter V managed to have in its last season, shocking everyone a big twist. Oh, hey, whatever, we're going to cross over with rival schools. So I guess 6 wanted to top from there. I mean, if we're going to get anyone from... the issue is that I know Terry is cool, but you're disappointed you didn't get Rugal or Kim Kaplan. I'm going to tell you now, if we get a Erika character, if we get a Fighting EX Slayer character, it's not going to be Doctrine Dark. It's going to be Skullomania.
It's Skullomania or Garuda, which I'm fine with both.
How do you think Garuda? Because Garuda's basically just Akuma in samurai armor.
Oh, his moveset is completely different.
Yeah, moveset is completely different, but as a character...
As a character, I guess. Did Garuda have a character?
My memory is he's just Akuma.
My memory is that he's Akuma's model with a different moveset and no character. Oh wait, is it
this
just
a MOBA?
Looks like it. Something similar, or Battle Royale.
What a strange time to announce a new MOBA. Oh, this is not a MOBA. Is this a Power Stone knockoff? I shouldn't say knockoff, but that looks like Power Stone.
Oh hey, Gundam, I think.
Looks like Gundam to me.
But it could still be like...
Maybe not officially.
Yeah, it could be something else, like, whatchamacallit. There's a game I'm thinking of. Langracer? Whatever. I don't fucking know my mechs. I only know Mazinger Z.
There's Robotech. Robotech usually has more smooth and less... less crazy angled and complicated designs than this. Yeah. Did you ever try a Max Boost?
No.
I did once, and at first I was like, oh, this game... Like, I didn't understand that Max Boost apparently has a big competitive community. I was just like, whatever, hey, it's a Gundam game that apparently has a bunch of the Gundams, and I've not cared about Gundam since I was 3, so I'll give this a shot. And I was like, oh, this feels like jank. I bet this is only a fan service game that no one plays seriously. Uninstall. Later on here, oh man, the Max Boost competitive community is crazy, man. And I watch video footage and see... Oh, go ahead.
That also depends, because the original Maxi Boost has a competitive scene. Maxi Boost On doesn't.
Oh. Blumhouse, fuck you.
Oh. It's just... Is it just gonna be on another, like, cookie cutter fucking horror, asymmetric horror game? Or whatever? Asymmetric theme bullshit?
Good question. Yeah, I think there's a funny thing where many devs, I think, recognize that DBD has serious design issues and think they can beat Dead by Daylight, and then they find out they can't.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just Blumhouse saying, hey, we're making games now, I guess.
Alright, I suppose.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep.
So we're getting horror Stardew Valley and a horror FPS.
And I am scared to
and presumably several run and hide horror games.
Yep.
Because, you know, big fans of those we are.
Yeah, nothing scarier than not being able to do fucking anything.
Standing in a locker, yeah.
The local police department asked me to help with a case.
I guess while this is going on, fucking Resident Evil.
Should have some developer mode.
I like that. I like that send up. But yeah. But yeah. So you know, mascot horror. It's like a genre, I guess.
What do you mean mascot horror?
Well, it was initially started by Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's nothing like that anymore. Now it's fucking Ben likes.
Oh, yeah. And then there was the Disney one, Inky. There you go.
Oh, yeah. And, yeah. There's actually one that came out recently that isn't... You know, the Rizzling shits.
Please welcome Jason Blum,
the main problem with it is that it's badly optimized, so it literally won't run on my PC. But other than that, it has like unlike stuff like Ben and stuff like Bendy and the Ink Machine. That's the one.
Hey guys, so you
Bendy
oh yeah, there you go.
Bendy had some effort, but you know, Ben doesn't
why did you want
that much.
Get into games like this? What are we doing?
And yeah, that one actually has some effort put in. They animated like they did full on fucking like TV quality animation for it and shit.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Oh.
Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief,
don't worry.
More and more popular. Our movies are
hell of a statement there.
It's working in live events, and we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent.
I will say, it's always annoying every time Jeff brings out somebody who has nothing to do with video games, who then talks about something that has nothing to do with video games and tries to advertise their TV shows or movies. At least this time they're bringing out someone who actually is tied to the fucking relevant video game thing you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this guy is like, hey, yeah, we were big video games, but anyways, fuck that shit. Watch our movies, assholes.
Tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games.
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences.
She's a little bit more soft-spoken than the guy, ain't she?
Just a bit.
Or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder and you're otherwise very...
I think that one of these two may have done a rail before coming out here, and I have a good idea which one.
It's Jeff.
Good lord, look at his face.
And our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological...
And he's like, nah, he will just start ripping off his face and reveal that he's actually German.
And our team has worked really hard to work with global...
I thought you were going to say Snowflame.
And that means for us that...
I also like the statements that these games are like the Blumhouse movies. Mostly
as we're working
not noteworthy, I guess.
We can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible.
What did they do aside from Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, no, it looks...
Shit tons, actually.
Okay.
Blumhouse is like the big horror movie producer in the current day.
Jason, right? We got a good slate.
I mean, that doesn't mean that their output is good.
No, most of it isn't. I don't like most of what Blumhouse puts out, but they are the top horror guys now.
Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement.
From the stuff that's respected to the stuff that's trashy, they tend to produce most of it.
Compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people.
And I will say, out of those games, some of them looked moderately interesting.
Quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is
a lot of them didn't.
Yeah. The day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the
show. It also wouldn't have hurt if it wasn't just real. So like I get why they did that, but at the same time it just makes it look like it's one game with 15 genres.
Jason, Luis, thanks so much.
Yes, that was definitely a noticeable problem there where I was starting to get blurred and like, wait, which game was which? Because I don't care for this, but I do care for that.
Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Oh, Power Rangers. Oh, it's the old Power Rangers game, I guess.
Hasbro, who are still asking Activision to remaster those Transformers games, and Activision's still like, we don't know how, we're dumb.
Yeah. This paper doesn't say God.
There must have been some kind of mistake.
Yeah.
Boy, there's a strong retro beat-em-up thing going on lately, huh?
Yeah, fucking Bare Knuckle 4 went on PS Plus.
It's been a long time since I've seen Power Rangers. I don't remember them ever being this successful on foot. My memory is that they get their asses beat on foot, then get in the robot and win the day. Yeah, we got Space Harrier.
Shit game.
What were those skeletal fucking musketeers?
Yes. Ranger's best.
Anyways.
It's It's all of it's that one gay ranger that we killed multiple times.
You gotta mix up these trailers, guys. The indie art house story-based game trailers. I mean,
yeah,
they all go like this. We have a quiet protagonist and a quiet animal. They're walking through a 2D area.
But Limbo though. But Limbo, didn't you like Limbo? Limbo, please. Limbo.
There's Limbo and there's Braid, and there's a whole lot of people chasing that fucking dragon. They're making the deer act like a puppy.
Yeah.
Okay, how many of these indie games where you move from...
This game's indie crop is... Oh, this year's indie crop is like... Build protagonists with deer-based animal companions that are dog-like. There you go.
And evil pigs!
Yes. Can I copy your homework?
Oh my god. Also, why do so many of these indie games have the, have evil purple goo?
What a beautiful
the purple
game.
evil.
Deer and Boy
Grimace.
comes from first-time developer Jason
That's a good point.
Who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with.
Of course, he's Parisian.
And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time
Oh
developers.
no, it makes it.
And the French government paid for it.
After a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance
What?
2
Hasn't the French government gotten into serious fucking financial issues with several video game devs in the last few years?
I mean, they probably got into several problems with just Ubisoft.
Like, wasn't there something really bad with that Assassin's Creed fucking Black Flag knockoff that Ubisoft made?
Skull and
But,
Bones,
like,
that wasn't... That wasn't France, that was, some other country that I forget, but they were paying money to get that game made, and it got to the point where it was like, all right, you either give us Skull and Bones, or we forcibly shut down your development studio here, and then also fine you throughout all of Europe,
and probably send you to prison.
Yes. It's that stinky what you call it, like realism simulator, medieval realism simulator 2.
There are many sinners in this
The one with all the sex. Yeah, Soon really liked the first one.
face your judgment
Oh, good lord.
for what we should have done.
So they're making it clear that yeah, they intend to keep the pattern going.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
What was it? It was Bohemian something or other.
God, is this retribution for my sins?
I'm trying to think. Because I want to call it Divinity Original Sin, but that's not it.
No,
Yeah,
no, that is another...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another game that Soon loves, but is not this one. There's something I appreciate about any game that will allow you to simply pick up a rock and drop it on somebody.
What they don't show you is that this combat. Yeah, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2, that's it.
There will be kingdoms and there will be come.
Next, we step into
But yeah, what they don't show you is that the character runs out of stamina after existing for half a second.
Yeah, that was one of those games that I saw gameplay from a person who didn't know what they were doing and it looked like garbage, and I saw gameplay from a person who knew what he was doing and he just fucking instantly annihilated everything.
Yeah. Oh hey, it's Bokeh. It's one of the Silent Hill people.
I think he, what did he say? I think he said Silent Hill. Look at that fucking Evil Within looking dude.
Yeah. Oh no, Trevor from GTA has been here. You must stop him.
Yeah.
Parkour. Ghost parkour. That guy is fucking dead. by the way.
Oh my god!
He actually is dead.
No, he was getting up!
Oh.
Okay! Some Resident Evil 4 shit there. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so we got some Watch Dogs Syndicate shit going on here.
You mean Legion?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so you're playing as some kind of... You turn people into weird, fucked up mutants to fight other fucked up mutants.
You're playing as a demi-friend.
This reminds me of that first David Cage game.
Omicron?
Yes! I will say, though, I am extremely interested.
I'm not at all. The bog monsters just don't do nothing for me.
What? What on earth was that?
Royal Guard.
Well, no, he turned his arm into a minigun of meat. What is the ammunition? Just shards of bone?
Sure.
Oh, I don't want to see the dog do that. Oh, Slitterhead! I heard about this. Yes, this is
oh fuck,
Akira Yamaoka.
Oh shit! It's him.
Oh, what
it's
the fuck?
It's the Angry Bean or whatever the fuck his name was.
This summer's Games Fest has gone places, gentlemen.
It's Max Payne. It's Max Payne.
That's what
Oh no! Did you hear about the Wooly thing?
There's a reason.
What Wooly thing?
Killer Bean.
A Killer Bean. That's it.
I'm good at what I do.
It's better we discuss it off recording. But look,
right.
You could. Amazing.
Yeah, this is based on a movie. The movie does this shit.
Good.
It's great.
Of course it does. I've seen the GIFs at the very least. I'm aware of the GIFs.
Assassin for the Shadow Agency.
Now here's the question though. Where is his ass?
An international organization powerful enough to shape the world.
Because if memory serves, in the movie he used to have an ass.
Kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
This is a trip, I gotta say.
Yeah. And this is a game that they would have made it on the N64.
Fuck it!
And I'm glad.
German suplex got it. Oh, they're showing off the ragdoll physics, freaking out. They're showing it off. What the fuck? What is this?
Killer Bean.
They made me who I am, and I will make.
I can't. There is obviously some degree of irony going on here, but there's enough of a feeling that it's not.
Metal Bean.
Glad you like that one. That was
Well,
Killer Bean.
I gotta say, I'm somehow interested.
Made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles.
Roguelike!
Who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone.
The French.
Very happy to be here. When we created the studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with.
Behold, we have a new game. So it is called Small Child and Animal.
Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount
Survival climber. Oh, fuck me. Come on.
And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore.
Are you ahead of me?
She said climbing simulator, survival climber, or something or other.
You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached.
You climb montagne.
And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very
Which is a challenge, apparently.
realistic. It's a face-off between you.
So now that we know about the pricing thing, it becomes kind of cynically obvious that Jeff puts up these French indie art house games between the AAA games to try and give the idea that he's not just selling off the slots, the time slots.
Although, you know, on Twitter I saw this thing of like, we could do the funniest shit, because there's this joke tweet going around where it's like, where Jeff announces like the best game he's ever seen, and it's this scene from Yo Gabba Gabba or something like that. And people were like, if
okay, this is not what I was expecting. When she said Survival Climber, I was thinking this is going to be a Celeste ripoff. In fairness, this instead just looks...
There's like 15 games like this. I've already seen.
Yeah, I can definitely believe it. I'm
like
getting...
Yeah.
I know this game wants to be taken seriously and have a meaning, but I'm getting very big QWOP energy from this.
Yes. All of these games, like they're trying to be, because they're simulators, they're trying to be realistic. But because they're realistic, you need to control all of your limbs separately. And with how they like the only way that they can realistically do this without VR is QWOP.
Yeah.
Like also, this woman is making splits that 90% of humans are not capable of.
Yes, this is not a human. This is some kind of strange alien in a human costume.
And the thing is, though, like, you know, I don't think that it's completely impossible to do shit like that, because I'm actually fairly close to being able to do splits like that, but but we also suspect that I have the problem where your fucking ligaments aren't right and they're too loose. So
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter.
From the creator of Stanley Parable. Okay, so it's going to be a comedic walking simulator?
But instead,
yes.
I'm out here in the middle of the woods.
It's ripping on fucking Bayonetta.
So what does running a tea shop involve? Well,
okay, well this is not a walking simulator.
No, it's Harvest Moon.
pretty unique tea machine they've got here.
Harvest Moon, but in 3D, which is curious. Since Stardew Valley kind of made people go back to 2D for it.
But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea.
Jesse, we need to cook.
And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop.
Jesse, we need to plant matcha green tea leaves.
When all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench.
But you throw the chicken in the coffee mix?
Yes.
It's not fighting.
It gives it an earthy feel.
And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this.
She pulls out a Glock.
Yes. He's on the verge. Shadow the Hedgehog is 2 scenes away. But speaking of, yes, actually, there will be a Shadow the Hedgehog trailer.
I did hear there was going to be something about the Sonic Cross Shadow game.
Yes.
That was Wonderstop.
That could be interesting. It might not. Who knows? I'll try it when they put it on PS Plus.
Yeah. As you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening.
Well, what led you to that? The fucking giant, ominous Doom sword appearing for a second?
Nah, that's just Soul Edge.
I was about to say, like, is she gonna light up at some point like fucking Nightmare Souls? I need more souls.
Oh no, that's just Wendy.
Impressive lately, Aruna. These are incredible.
It's fucking story of Ipin Batuta.
9 among them were chosen and shielded
what?
From death.
There was this game on Steam and I think also PS3 that was a very blatant Uncharted ripoff called something like The Adventures of Ipin Batuta.
It's time we take
I see.
of our own destiny.
I'm getting Uncharted vibes from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Why are you so interested in Vincent?
I mean, it's obviously a fictional world because she's doing a Hulk Hogan back rake to someone's soul.
I don't know about that. I mean, okay, she just switched bodies, then yeah. See if she only did like a fucking burning hammer to someone's soul, then you know, Nathan Drake fought the Yeti.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
You missed all the cool stuff.
Dang it! I was hoping that I wouldn't, but got out of work late, so that sucked. What did I miss?
Oh, Jeff Keighley.
Let's see.
Jeff Keighley did a dance.
Jeff Keighley did a dance.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Well, oh,
you know not to trust
that's
Daddy.
a bummer. That's a bummer. I was really looking forward to seeing him do a little striptease for me, but
it has
next
been
year.
stunningly lacking for shit musical acts or celebrities who don't know anything about video games.
Did I miss Monster Hunter?
No, they're showing it right now.
Yeah, it's actually coming on right now.
Oh, sweet.
Street Fighter 6 is adding characters from KOF, which shocked the shit out of me and Addy.
That is crazy, actually. Is that the first time that they've done crossover?
No.
That's the first. Well, it's the first time that they've had KOF characters appear in Street Fighter. They've had a crossover game before, Capcom vs. SNK, but it's the first time they just had KOF dudes straight up show up and be on the playable roster for a Street Fighter game.
Gotcha. Am I behind you guys? I'm not seeing Monster Hunter.
It passed for a second. They showed a little bit of like kind of an animated Monster Hunter, but not much. And then they just said, "Hey, look, sale on Steam right now."
Okay, but what were the big game announcements besides
nothing?
Street Fighter. Nothing.
They showed a little bit of Slitterhead, which is from a few of the old Silent Hill guys. It's you're like in some town in East Asia. Ambiguously, you play as like a soul that can swap between the bodies of anyone in the town, and you can like mutate and turn your arm into a fucking minigun of meat, and you fight horrible bug monsters. I don't know.
Gotcha. I feel like a lot of those types of games seem like they're going to be really good, and then like they come out and they just get middling reviews.
Yeah, I love Silent Hill, but Silent Hill's Team Silent was made up of the losers of Konami, and it has really stuck out ever since they've left the Silent Hill series.
Because they've like made a bunch of games that are by former Silent Hill developers, and all of them have been very mid. Like there was that one for Xbox. I can't even the Medium.
Yeah,
was
that's
and like
Team.
nobody.
That
played
wasn't.
it. Yeah,
that wasn't Silent Hill. That wasn't Team
okay.
Silent. That was Bloober.
Okay. But they had the Silent Hill
Composer.
Composer. That's right. Okay, that's where I got mixed up.
Well, he does fine, but he only makes music.
Yeah.
There has been a stunning lack of Destiny and Dark Souls knockoffs on the show so far.
Jeff is running them down right now. They didn't pay enough.
That's all I've seen since I started. We just got done with Dark Souls. Now we're heading into Destiny.
Yeah, you show.
Why are you right?
You're the problem. Addy, we need to get soon out of the call so that we can get interesting games again.
I think Jeff Keighley just has it in for me because he hears how much I diss him.
Jeff Keighley has been notified of your presence in the call.
He's got his
bring
his
out the
spies
shitty
watching me.
games.
That kid from Boston is watching.
In fairness, there have been a lot of
name.
Limbo knockoffs, though.
He knows me by name. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say my name.
Yeah,
but
the one called Soon.
Yeah,
the one called Soon.
Like they don't even tell him. He just looks like directly into the camera and then mutters under his breath your full name.
But yeah,
this actually looks kind of cool. Is this Stellar Blade? This looks a lot like Stellar Blade.
There was a quantity of ass appropriate to Stellar Blade, but other than that, I don't know.
Like it could be a DLC for them. But
I'm seeing a lot of designs that remind me of other games here because that was a fucking Warframe man back there.
This is all cinematic, so I don't know how it'll actually look in game. Bunny armor.
Addy, am I losing it, or have several of these chicks look like Master Raven?
Yeah, kinda. I can see it. I thought you were gonna say that a varying amount of them look like Master Chief, and I also would have agreed with that.
This game, there's just enough characters here to make it look like the game's confused about its aesthetic.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely feels confusing. This is a cool trailer, at least. Whoa, it's coming out next month.
Nexon, oh boy.
The first Descendant will be available
I don't know who
across
Nexon is.
PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam.
Okay, I'm getting them confused with someone else then, because I thought Nexon were the guys who took over RuneScape and did a bad job with it.
Hit indie game Among Us took the
People who take over RuneScape are usually just investors who don't do anything else with video games.
And Forrest Willard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buy it out to run it into the ground, and then sell it at a higher price for someone else to run into the ground, and like monetize the shit out of, just to make sure that they're getting higher profits.
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
oh, they did announce earlier, oddly enough, a Batman Arkham VR game that did seem to have Kevin Conroy voicing Batman, despite the fact that he's dead.
They took him out.
Yeah. Did they do AI voice, or did they just like put together old voice lines that he did?
It seemed like old recordings, but still, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually physically dug him out, put him in the booth, and then cut together his voice lines.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny if they just like wrote the entire storyline around spliced together voice lines he had done before.
They hire people who make YouTube poops to make new lines.
They do a little bit of voice impressionist to fill in every now and then, and the credits for Batman are like 3 pages long.
Which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup.
Boy, ever since Akumi Nakamura put a lot of fame on some of the games she makes just by going on stage and being kind of cute and enthusiastic, there's been a kind of an arms race from various devs to like, all right, send out the dorkiest chick we have on staff.
Let's see how people are responding to this woman showing up in the chat.
I was about to say, like, I think we can reduce that to quick, send that woman.
Oh no, the entire chat is just saying Among Us.
There you go.
So that sounds surprising.
I wasn't even gonna check chat to begin with. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's why I have to be the. What is this game even?
It's
multiple. Is this a visual novel? Yeah. A card game? Oh, multiple. Okay, that's. I thought this was all just one game.
No, it's
a game where you cook things, play card battles, fuck hot dudes, and then ship stuff on Mars.
No, you still play cards and fuck hot dudes in the same game.
Yeah, this is
the same game.
This is a very confusing game.
Mars needs moms because it has too many hot dudes.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of
Oh, so this is by the Among Us devs.
Mars has too many
devs.
devs.
All of these are.
In our new game, explore the world in an upgraded
No, it seems like they're trying to become Devolver too.
for local communities.
That's interesting, Devolver, I guess.
The recipes and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Oh, the guys that made the Stanley Parable are making a game where you play as a fantastical barista who makes coffee out of strange flowers and tries to put off nightmares where she dreams about a horrible demonic sword.
But all of those amazing
What?
games aren't the
Yes.
only thing that make Outer Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be
I'm not like Addy. I don't lie about shit. That everything I just said is accurate to that game they show.
An Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Here's the Among Us TV show
Among
with
Us
Chris
TV
Pratt
show, yeah.
voicing everyone, even me.
And it's an anime.
We need to talk over this
They
because
just for me and me and Ted.
Yeah. Yeah, Among Us, I suppose.
TV show.
When the dying in the industry is sus.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
I'm talking about animation.
What else? What else was? What
Wait,
else
is this
was
not even
there?
like voiced? Is this just a silent cartoon?
I thought I heard some weird shit, like they cast like serious actors as these Amogus-mons. Yes,
Oh
there
yeah,
you
they
go.
did. Okay, they didn't have any of their voices in the trailer.
You couldn't pay them on
We
time.
have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Alright, Sonic kissing Shadow. On screen right now.
Yeah, here we
Definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Alright. Now we'll find out just how much of Shadow the Hedgehog was adapted. I'm wagering not much.
Is this DLC for the
No.
Sonic game that came out last
Jesus
year?
Christ.
No. This is a new game.
Soon you are blowing up your
Okay.
microphone.
Oh, sorry. I'm using my AirPods, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
This is the game we all shut up and get out of Addy's way for.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Generations, I thought controlled badly, which this is Generations, and then also Shadow is here. But I don't recognize some of these stages. Which, I mean, you know, doesn't mean shit, but... Oh god, the 2D sections. Here's Black Doom. Here's Satan from the Bible. Of course he has
No
angel
one
wings.
hates Sonic more than fans of the other kinds of Sonic.
Yep. Just like Star Wars.
I do
man.
appreciate
I swear.
derpy bad 3D Sonic over there.
Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from
Jeff
Capcom,
Keighley
there
sounds
is
so
one
excited
small
about
decision
Sonic.
that unleashed a chain of events which set the
Finally,
stage
here's
Oh,
the
Dune.
fucking here's the Dune theoretic roleplay game. Where you fuck
Yeah,
Paul.
the Dune Exiles.
Oh, they did announce Civ 7. They didn't say anything about it. It's just like, yeah, here's Civilization 7, I guess. We're not gonna...
I already knew that they were announcing that because they said that they were going to announce it. So
yep.
for them, I guess they like tweeted out, I think 3 weeks ago, that they were going to announce what was clearly Civ 7.
Yeah.
Without saying it was Civ 7.
Conan Exiles, but Doom. Will we excuse me, but Dune? Will we see gameplay, or is it just going to be cinematic trailer? Because
Well, we've already seen gameplay for this game, so
that's true.
They released gameplay like a year or two ago.
It's always funny when they do this to coincide with the movies, but it's like, yeah, we're not going to get Rebecca Ferguson's facial license for to play Paul's mom.
But the real question for this game is: are you bad enough?
No
dude
Zendaya.
Or are you a bad enough dude to kiss Paul with tongue?
Probably.
A war of assassins spreading across the planet.
The question is Paul a bad enough dude to kiss me with tongue?
Exterminated.
You know it.
Somehow I imagine this will have less flopping. Somehow I imagine this will have less flopping dicks and titties than Conan Exiles did.
Probably.
All
Paul.
of my visions lead to horror.
My wife asked who was kissing me.
Except for this one.
I wasn't just.
So how do you
yelling,
make an
"Paul,
interesting open world for Dune, which is like a few cities and then a fucking pile of sand?
That's what I've been wondering since they announced it.
Also, he was really like doing the whisper talk really bad on my end, so like I couldn't make sense of some of what he said, but it sounded like he said all of my visions lead to ruin.
Oh, can you guys not hear me?
No, I can. I'm talking about the trailer.
Oh, okay.
So, and soon, in case you haven't noticed, that he doesn't know Dune.
Oh, the only things I like about Dune are the things that the 80s version added that wasn't actually in the books. So like,
in fairness, I also know very little about Dune outside of the new movies. And knowing vaguely that Paul becomes weird, psychic god and then kills himself, but then doesn't kill himself and comes back. And then kills himself again.
Yeah, I've watched the first movie. I'll get around to watching the second movie probably, I don't know, sometime this month. Now that it's on the old HBO.
Yeah, I just watched it because it came out on HBO. I also watched Iron Claw.
From Uncapped Games.
Yeah, Iron Claw. It was very historically inaccurate, but otherwise a solid movie.
Yeah. I mean, it was decently historically accurate for like cutting out one of the like an entire brother. But
yes,
it's fucking cinematic for this game.
That's pretty funny. Yes.
So Battle Aces is
cutting out an entire Von Erich is one thing, is of course the most egregious. But I'm also a big fan of how bizarre and insane it is that they imply that Kerry lost his leg the same night he became NWA champion.
Yeah, that's true. That also was very weird.
He lost his leg in the ring. They kind of the championship.
They were way too nice. They were way too nice to Fritz too.
And they were way too nice to all of them because Kevin didn't want them shitting on his family members.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Like Kev, I believe it was supposed to be. I was rumored, I think, that Kevin Von Erich asked them to cut out the drug abuse of his siblings, but like,
Von Erich's it's still in there, yeah.
To a certain degree, but the Von Erich boys were fucking raging hedonists.
Yeah, yeah.
Then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com.
I mean, I'm sure that some like big RTS heads or whatever.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, I think this is RTS. RTS heads will be
but I don't think so. RTS heads are basically they only play StarCraft, Command and Conquer, and Age of Empires, and they will never stop playing this game.
Yep. Then there's a few minor small communities that are like, yeah, we're just gonna keep playing Dawn of War with the Ultimate Apocalypse mod over and over.
Yeah, pretty much. RTS fans have not moved past the early 2000s.
Oh hey, it's Siege.
The weird thing about it is that you'd expect it to be old heads that were there for that at the time, but like no, Age of Empires 2 is inappropriately popular with people who were born after the game came out.
Despite like 2 other Age of Empires releasing since then.
Yeah, I think 3 and 4 have their players. They're not completely forgotten, but
yeah, but like Age of Empires
Japan.
is still like. This actually looks really cool for a VR game.
I don't know if it's VR. I don't think it's VR.
They said it was.
I will say
unless it's like part of the conceit that like the plot is that they're in VR, but I think this is a VR game. That would be weird to have a VR plot game in like a world where we have VR games.
Oh, it's the finals.
The finals in Kyoto.
Oh, okay.
Please welcome multiple Game Awards.
Okay, I don't know what kind of game that is, but why was there just a sushi chef fighting with a
Overwatch.
fucking SWAT? Okay, I figured it was Overwatch because it looked like Overwatch.
It's Overwatch.
But why was there why is a samurai fighting a sushi chef and a goddamn SWAT operative?
Yes.
Speaking of Overwatch, did you guys see Marvel Overwatch?
No.
I've heard that it's actually surprisingly good, despite the fact that Marvel is dicking around a lot of people.
I was watching gameplay and it looks like really good, except for Punisher looking like an 80s action figure. But otherwise, like the gameplay looks pretty good.
Yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot.
And the
once it
roster,
gets into open beta or something.
the roster is pretty big too, which I was shocked by. Most of those games tend to come out with like 6 characters.
Yeah?
But this one ended up, I think it has like 20, 30. And it has some weird pulls like Hella.
Yeah. Sam Lake is getting old.
A bit.
Just a little.
I'm one of those people who is unfortunately, I can't look at Sam Lake and not think, oh, it's Max Payne.
Yeah. Do you think Do you think he'll start applying Botox in a couple of years, and then eventually actually just freeze in the grin?
He already has the Botox.
I can't imagine Sam Lake not having the weird bony face structure that he does.
Playable characters in mysterious.
He's got a unique face. There are very few people that look like Sam Lake.
What if scenarios? It was a chance for us to really go out there.
So this is an Alan Wake 2 DLC or expansion, right?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
I need to get around to trying Alan Wake 2. I hear it's right up my alley. I should probably beat the first Alan Wake first, though, rather than just playing 30 minutes of
From what I
it.
understand, you don't want to play the first Alan Wake. You want to watch the first Alan Wake and then play the second one.
With this, I invite
I don't know. I tried American Nightmare back when the demo was on Xbox 360, and I really enjoyed the gameplay for that one. But then American Nightmare is supposed to be way more action heavy than the first Alan Wake, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I should also get around to playing Control, shouldn't I?
No, you're not missing anything.
No, yeah, you're not missing anything.
Yeah, but you guys both suck. Is the thing.
No, Controls was a lot cooler in concept than when I played it.
Control has a very boring gameplay loop and a very deliberately unexplained world, but not unexplained in the sense that it's like good horror. It's unexplained in the sense of like there's information here, but we're not telling you.
This is gonna get.
I fully agree with Eddie. And the aesthetic is kind of what put me off, was that it's just kind of blocky cubes all over the place for the entire game.
I love you both. I also love countless games that both of you despise.
True. But we will...
Wait, is the Control chick just in Alan Wake now?
Oh yeah, she is. I guess so.
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
I think... Are they just doing a crossover?
Perhaps.
Like,
I mean, he said that it's what if scenarios. So
it's the multiverse.
Fuck it. KOF's in Street Fighter, Controls in Alan Wake, everything's in everything else.
We really have gotten full multiverse.
This is the third fucking Deer game.
Deers.
It is Deer Day for some reason.
Trees.
Like today's team is deer and trees. Yes. Smoke deer every day.
So this is that Amazon MMO, right?
You mean the one that they shut down because no one played it? Because they lost all of the fucking players.
Did they shut it down?
I think I heard that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Because under a year ago, whenever we moved back to Indiana, like...
Oh, they're relaunching it, I
yeah,
guess.
Because whenever we moved back last year in November, I went and saw my uncle, and he was telling me all about, oh yeah, your cousin, your cousin got me into this new world, and he's not played it in years, but I've kept playing it. That entire time I've just been thinking like, oh, what an asshole my cousin is to get it. To dump the fucking shit MMO on his dad and just run.
Yeah.
And speaking of Honkai Star Rail,
yeah, I guess it is still up and running.
It's time to little honkies.
Version 2.3 special.
Oh, is it the phone hentai game that everyone plays nowadays? Or you gamble for hentai or whatever?
Who is clearly ready
Probably.
for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep?
Oh, good lord. All right. Well, kill me.
It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You
See, the funny thing here is we don't even have anything to talk about because nothing interesting has happened. Soon killed the interesting games. He actually did. Like, it was actually... The first hour was more or less pretty good as game shows go. And then Soon appeared, and it's just been dog shit since. Thanks a lot, asshole.
I think Jeff has it in for me. I think he... or maybe I just jinxed him.
Maybe, I don't know. It's... Perhaps there is something. Perhaps there is a haunting.
Perhaps I am the haunting.
Perhaps Jeff is the haunting. Perhaps you're both ghosts and you just hate each other.
Yeah. You're like
And you guys,
you're like an eternal ghost war.
and you guys are just stuck in the middle of us.
You know, me and Addie are haunted. On opposite sides of the fucking planet.
So somehow Jeff is haunting me. Just to make
Yeah.
it, just to make it so he's even farther.
Well, haunt somebody who doesn't even have beef with you. I don't have beef with either of you. I don't know why I would be haunted, but somehow Soon and Jeff, the one thing that the two of them could agree on was, man, fuck this guy. Oh man, you know what you also missed, Soon? You fucking
What did I
missed
miss?
you fucking missed Bohemian whatever medieval
Not
game
Bohemian,
too.
fucking Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh, I already saw
Oh,
the
yeah.
trailer for that.
They showed clothed fucking.
Right to
Oh
hell.
yeah, they already showed that, like last week.
The clothed fucking?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they
There's
showed that
something
like
funny
over
about
a
any
week
game.
ago.
There's something funny about any game that will proudly display in its trailer a shot of a skeleton getting chopped with an axe and blood comes out.
Oh, I know this game.
I don't.
This
It's
reminds me of that dungeon crawler game from 10 years ago.
It's a.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is a multiplayer game. You're randomly matched together with people, and you have to escape the dungeon with spoils. It's a roguelike, because of course it
Oh, that
fucking
sounds. That sounds kind of cool, actually.
It's not horrible. I've seen worse.
Sounds fun.
Depends on
What's
how
it-
quality the melee is. First person melee
Yeah.
can pull off.
That's true. That's true.
And then there's also
Very
PvP,
few games
so
do it
people
well.
people can just load in and grief you. Yeah, dark and darker.
Oh, that's good.
Play it for free.
I bet.
Unforgiving fantasy
Great.
FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure.
That got more applause than several games that actually looked really good.
Epic Game Store today.
Fuck this crowd.
All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded
And
to
it's
Down to the
apparently a
last-
game that was already out.
Orange ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to
What's already out?
Down to the last half hour, by the way. It's time to march out Fast and Furious.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel is gonna bust through the wall any second now.
Hammered again.
Whenever he's not on screen, people should be asking, Vin Diesel.
Win Diesel? Then Diesel.
It's fucking Naraka Blade Point 3. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, okay. What genre is this?
Yes.
What? Yeah. What?
The genre is the Korean market.
Didn't that Naraka Blade Point game add Max?
I don't fucking know.
I thought it did. Like, just straight up. Like, not ambiguous, as in literally, hey, new character, Maximilian Dude.
I can't even tell if this is supposed to be third person or isometric or.
I have no idea. It looked like a strategy game for a second there.
Yeah, like you're summoning soldiers to come and help you.
Oh, by the way, there was like a couple seconds of Star Wars Outlaws earlier, but it was very little.
Oh, we've seen a lot of that game.
Yeah, the Star Wars.
I thought it was canceled.
The Star Wars Outlaws footage was just, you can walk in this world. Wow.
Whoa, it's
And
an
there is a
Ubisoft
stealth
game.
kill
What a
button.
surprise. Oh, it's an Ubisoft game. What a surprise. Actually, that is kind of a surprise nowadays.
Yeah?
I thought they took out stealth kills.
Yeah, you gotta build up them levels first, brother.
Yep.
This is kind of an ugly game.
Oh, it's a fucking hyper light drifter. Of course it is.
I have no idea what that means. Well, no, I've seen the Hyper Light Drifter before, but I've never played it.
Oh hey, it's yeah, the animal gang beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game had more weapons.
Yeah, I'm interested in picking it up at some point. It seems like one that would be fun.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we'd have to probably pick up.
Me too, but then I also picked up Gang Beasts and we have yet to fucking play it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do the animals actually play any differently for that hedgehog to be able to run like that, roll like that?
I'm not sure. They might.
That looks like Garfield.
Oh no. Lego kart racing. Sure. Why not?
I do appreciate any game that seems to have a go ape shit button.
Yeah. It's
that
done.
looked
It's
mildly amusing.
Yeah.
So we wanted to take this time to dispel
Oh, good lord, it's that guy that's in all the memes.
unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure
Oh,
you
I
that Nick
fucking know this guy.
and the city of San Amsterdam have never been bad.
He looks like the kind of guy who'd be in a lot of Adult Swim shows.
Yeah, he does.
Lemmy?
Something like that,
Something
yeah.
like that.
No idea.
He's like
You guys know way more about this dude than I do.
He's like a Scottish comedian.
That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M Corp's doing to this town. All those lies. Everyone in M Corp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal.
Some days I feel like I'm the only person in the world that hasn't watched The Office.
That's not about this. That's a
Don't worry, neither have I. Nor will
I haven't either, and neither will I.
Yeah, it's not on the list.
It shouldn't be. I watched like 2 episodes, and that was way too much for me.
I just don't like cringe comedy.
Nope.
Yeah. The first two seasons of Parks and Rec are the worst seasons of Parks and Rec.
Yep, and that's the entirety of The Office. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Americans trying to do British comedy.
What game was that an advertisement for?
I thought you were just gonna end this sentence. I don't like Americans.
Oh, he's back! God damn it!
They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
I feel like I've been fucking rickrolled.
Here it is. Oh, Skate. Lemmy is here to talk about Skate.
What? That was Skate 4?
We're still working. Okay.
They really should have, like, I know that they're problematic, but you know, they should have fucking hired Christian. We're still working on it.
No, they shouldn't have. Stop.
Stop.
So they have to know that if they're gonna do Skate 4. I appreciate the thing I love about Skate is that when you get off the board, your character becomes some kind of weird fucking alien that rolls around and fucking jumps in the air and spirals and then explodes his spine.
Console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan.
It's gonna be releasing on console. Which one? Yes, console.
Players worldwide.
Consoles.
That's right.
No, not consoles, just singular console.
Oh yeah, you're right. Console. Yay, power! I didn't play it very much.
Now,
Pokegun.
here's the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Eat the Pokemon.
Poke Slave.
Look, all I'm saying is, if Game Freak doesn't give me a Lucario with an M16, then why should I buy the next Pokemon game?
Sonic.
What do you think it's like for the game dev artist who's going in and making these PAL designs that are just as cutesy as the Pokemon, full well knowing that the notoriety of the game is the ability to arm them and fucking with guns and kill them and eat them?
I mean, don't worry. A lot of them, if memory serves, were found out to be just like straight model rips from Pokemon.
Yeah, they're like straight up one-to-one model rips that have had slight texture changes.
That is deeply amusing, and I refuse to believe Nintendo has not sued their fucking souls out.
I'm surprised that they haven't, but I've like seen the models. They're absurdly similar.
I think the whatchamacallit, the people who make Power World are in China, which means that Nintendo can't touch them.
Of course.
That would track.
Which is why Nintendo has killed one of the whatchamacallit, the most one of the biggest and longest running emulation sites. Like yesterday,
Steam charts,
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a
They had to put their anger somewhere.
Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Oh great, Valorant. Alright, so soon, do you want to talk about Street Fighter 6 or something? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, go for it. Give me all of the Street Fighter.
Alright, well, Street Fighter 6 gives everyone every mood that they've ever had, which means that the characters from KOF that will appear will be very fucking dumb in the best way. Because usually in the games they're like, okay, so we should not give this character this move that flies through the air and hits you on the overhead, when he already has this other move that is a very fast charge move. But now he has both. And
Riot makes Valorant?
Yes.
So so they just print money, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can someone explain to me what Valorant is? Because I still don't know.
Valorant is CSGO with Overwatch characters.
Pretty much.
I see. So you play a cool, tough guy superhero who dies in a single hit?
I guess.
Strange.
And from what I understand, a lot of the like super elite pro type gamers who like to do like crazy kill shot stuff tend to play Valorant now.
I see. The people who make kill compilations but don't actually win games.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah, this looks a lot like... Yeah, I mean, they're just straight up some fucking Counter-Strike maps there.
Yep.
They weren't being very subtle.
And some straight up Overwatch characters there too.
Yeah, I mean, there's much less variety in body types, because these are all just fucking skinny dudes and skinny chicks.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's all kinds of criticism to have for Overwatch now, for a variety of reasons. Like, they seem to make a new reason to hate them every day. But Overwatch, once upon a time, had several reasons to like it, and one of the big reasons why was the wide variety of character designs and different silhouettes. Of having big muscular dudes and tiny skinny dudes and big fat dudes. That looked like just a lot of skinny people.
Everything you just saw was captured on console.
I mean,
who was it that makes Valorant? I forget.
Riot.
Okay, I thought it was Riot.
This year. Our limited beta starts June 14th.
I can't wait until Riot fucking poisons fighting games too.
Yeah. It kind of looks like both a Riot game and like a high-res game at the same time.
And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta.
Which is ironic, because usually a high-res game, having the high-res game style means it looks very low-res.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the
Boy, somebody paid more than the others, didn't they?
Yep. All around the world, most recently
yeah, that's Riot for you.
Which, Riot prints money, so...
I'm still waiting for the Yoga Bagaba.
As new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of
All right, how many more buzzwords can we bust out here?
All of them.
And we can't wait to see where you take us next.
But yeah, Arcane exists, so here's Valorant anime. Anyway, so yes, from what I understand,
Go ahead, Addy.
So yeah, from what I understand, the gameplay differences between the characters is their specials. That's it.
Do they have? They don't have unique guns?
No.
What? Why not?
Because we need to put in CS:GO weapon buying.
Oh, okay. So we're just being that explicit. It's just
Yes.
Counter-Strike with ults.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, I didn't play the game myself, but I also did do watch a guy who played it, and I watched the guy play it. I think I can recognize a fucking weapon buy menu at the start of a round, you know.
Well, Counter-Strike hasn't changed theirs in like nearly 30 fucking years, so. Good lord, how old is Counter-Strike? Well, it can't be any older than Half-Life. And Half-Life goes
almost
back
as old as us.
Yeah, I think Half-Life is as old as us.
Yeah, Half-Life is as old as us.
So, nearing on 30.
Yeah, no, it's we're 2 years older than Counter-Strike, Dubs.
Yeah,
it came out in 2000.
Oh, so it's the same age as me.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're from 2000.
Yes.
That's crazy. There's younger people than me. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, brother, you just hit 26. I'm about to hit it. You and I both need to get used to that. It doesn't get trippier than seeing the guys on fucking NXT, duties NXT, and like it's some big buff dude, and he's like fucking 3 or 4 years my junior, and it's like, oh fuck.
It's a big buff dude, and he's 3.
Yeah,
he's 3 years old.
Check this out.
That more or less was my reaction to Braun Breaker.
Oh, it's fucking Inside Out. They're adding Dorselessness.
So they just okay. Now we get to the Jeff Keighley throws in stuff that isn't video games part.
Yes.
He just can't help himself.
Jeff Keighley.
I will say they did a very good job of making that look like a PS2 character.
It's supposed to be PS1.
That is not PS2.
That's not PS1.
No, it's not, but it's supposed to be.
What?
No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
See, the only problem here is that the way they texture hair, the way they texture hair is way too close to the way they made the clouds fucking thing look janky, which means that all the characters look janky.
Okay, what says that was supposed to be a PS1 character? Because that character had all the PS2 aesthetic possible.
Yeah, I agree.
From what I remember, they said that they wanted to make a basically a Final Fantasy send-up. Like he's basically Cloud Strife with the serial number filed off.
But that looked like PS2 Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy X was on the PS2.
I know.
Yeah, it looked like Final Fantasy X more than it did Final Fantasy VII.
Did they clarify 7?
I don't remember.
Because I mean, 7 is the most famous Final Fantasy, but 10 certainly isn't forgotten.
I forgot this guy was still alive.
Who are you?
The only time I hear about Kim Jong in the last few years, other than when he's on his stupid award shows, is when I hear that he has an opinion on wrestling.
I drank right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed. Right. Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent...
Mobile games make a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah, in case you can't tell from their advertisement cast.
Very is knockoff Joker telling me about his free pool fucking penis bunny girl or whatever the fuck.
Okay, anyways.
I hope not. Guys, maybe
they really backloaded all the shit.
relax your bowels, your mind.
We even fucking shout out for Nickelback. Oh no, we need to talk. Please, quickly.
Oh, good fucking lord! Like,
oh no.
The first hour, I really was like, hey, Jeff outdid himself this year. This is a quality fucking show. And this, ever since Soon popped in, it has honestly been just the most absolute dog shit.
You supposed to be a lumberjack?
So, yeah, continue. Nickelback is back. Nickel is back. Nickel is back. Please.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Continue shitting.
Why?
Continue shitting.
Why is it like this? I don't.
It's not like Jeff to say sorry.
I'm just
enjoying
story. You guys being in the role that I've been the last few years.
Here.
You say this every year soon.
I came from inside me.
What happened?
I am being very happy comparatively to how I usually am watching a Jeff Keighley show.
He is right, Addy.
This is the most chipper I've ever been watching Jeff Keighley.
Fucking hell, Jeff.
I haven't threatened to kill him once.
Soon we're talking like this to try and cover up the music so Eddie doesn't have to edit it out.
Join me in welcoming to the SGF series,
oh yeah,
Monster
gotcha.
Hunter series producer.
I forgot that you put this on YouTube. Monster Hunter, woo!
There we go. I don't give a shit about Monster Hunter, but I'll take it over what the fuck this last 40 minutes have been.
Yeah. So, we're adding a deer and a boy. as well as a guy from Destiny.
There's been a stunning lack of Destiny here, is it?
Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special
So Monster Hunter Wilds is probably going to be the last 10 minutes, isn't it?
Probably.
Monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
Unless we get suddenly drop kicked by Destiny, which is always a possibility.
So with Civ 7, they didn't even reveal the art style. They just revealed the logo.
Yes.
Yep, they showed some sculptures of sand of Arabs with camels going through the desert, and then Mongols attacking a Chinese city, and then Christopher Columbus on a boat. The same stuff Civ does for every game announcement is, except they didn't have any cool music behind it, so it's still not Civ level fucking Baba Yetu.
So that should at least show what art style they're going with, right?
I hope players
Who fucking
like if they're
knows?
going for Civ 6's cartoony style or Civ 5's more human.
Well, unless Civ 7 is entirely made out of sand, no, it shouldn't be any indication.
I thought you said that they showed Christopher Columbus.
Made out of sand, yes. A
Oh,
small sand
gotcha.
sculpture.
Okay.
Vin Diesel.
I see.
Those monsters there are attacking that dude and that art. They need some warp cream or something.
There will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at opening.
Like their skincare routine must just be terrible.
I mean, they live in Dune. Because as we know, Dune invented the concept of sand.
Thank you.
Hey, Soon, what's the deal with how Monster Hunter is like a big fucking hell world where everything eats humans and it's all horrible, but nonetheless everyone's just kind of chipper and happy about it?
Well, when you've lived in a world where that's all that you know.
Yeah, but it's like, oh sweet, a horrible giant dragon that eats people, yay!
Well, yeah, that's Monster Hunter. You, I guess, like the challenge? I don't know.
Like, are there parts of the Monster Hunter world that just aren't like that and we never see them because they're boring?
What do you mean? Like, people are, depressed?
Well, no, I mean, are there parts of the Monster Hunter world where it's not horribly fucked up?
That's a good question.
There's entire series dedicated to people arguing about whether dragon women lay eggs.
I'm pretty sure that's just kind of the entire world of Monster Hunter. I mean, there's massive kaiju that just storm through the entire world, and that's a pretty common occurrence that doesn't even raise more than a few eyebrows. So
nobody liked Tom anyways.
I don't actually know a ton about Monster Hunter lore because there's not a ton of lore to Monster Hunter. You just kill big monsters.
Okay.
The
funny thing about Monster Hunter ad is
the lore to Monster Hunter is that they should bring back the DS games underwater controls because they sucked ass. Is what I gathered from online discourse.
Honestly, I like the water. I like the water levels in Monster Hunter Tri.
The funny thing about seeing a Monster Hunter reveal is seeing some monster pop up that I don't know or understand at all, and nonetheless going online and seeing people go, "Yo, the Dogga-Dooba-Dooba-Doo is back! Holy shit, get here!"
Brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay.
I say that full well knowing that soon came in to us going, "Yo, Terry Bogard is in Street Fighter! Oh my god!" And he's just like, "Who?"
Pretty much. Yeah, no, I'm like a huge stand for Urigen. So if they had shown off Urigen, you would have been seeing me losing my mind just now.
Why would you buy this game? They just called it that last game.
Is this one of those games that come out of Japan for? Is this one of those games that comes out of Japan for we're embarrassed that Ghost of Tsushima wasn't made in Japan?
No, this is very
no, this looks like
Neo.
Yeah, this looks like Neo 3, but it's not Neo 3, but it looks like it's trying to be Neo 3.
Oh, they confirmed Black Myth Sun Wukong's release date. I don't know if you still care about that ever since it turned out it was big old racism.
I actually didn't hear about that because I have been off of all of the ways that I used to keep track of game news. What happened there?
Apparently, Black Myth Sun Wukong's a big old Chinese government thing and the devs are like, "Hey, yeah, the Uyghurs deserve it, and we hope it happens more," or something like that.
Oh, yikes. Well, not a fan of that.
Fucking God of War quick time events.
Yeah. They were gone for too long. They must have shit in the games once again.
Well, there's 5 minutes left of the show.
This is how we get the shooters red too.
That looks so good. Full demo that media
5 minutes left of the show. Is it going to be Destiny?
Van Diesel.
For our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy.
Oh, that's
Van Destiny.
Nope, that's it.
I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game
Jeff
Fest.
We're not going to end on Phantom Blade Zero. I simply do not believe that.
I absolutely believe that. That's Jeff Keighley.
From Cappy, and that's
There has not been a Hideo Kojima appearance once yet.
For other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again.
I assumed he had already shown up. I thought that was like what the first hour was just nonstop Kojima.
The crops will be cursed. The god didn't show.